Hi everyone, it's Ginger, and I am here tonight because I have a few things that I want to share with you. A couple little projects that I've done. So let's get started. First, I was going to share this. Do you know the accessory packs you get, and they come with the stickers and the sticky notes and the journal cards? Well, I have a bunch of them, and I took them apart. I cut the sticker books down just to like a mini sticker book. It's very easy to take on the go with you. So I've turned them all into little sticker books. And then for the sticky notes, I just made like a dashboard in an old planner. And so I keep all my sticky notes here from those accessory packs. So that's real handy. So I made that, and then this, and then I put all of the journal cards, because I use journal cards like crazy. I will send notes on them when I send out Happy Mail. I will add them to my planner. I make notes or lists on them because they hold up better in my purse. And so I took, first of all, I took 3 of the expander rings, and I made one of the journal cards into a cover, and then at the back I made another journal card and laminated it for the back cover. And then I just put all of the journal cards in here so that they're all right here together. And I just keep them, I stack it up on my, well, I have a craft table, a little desk in my living room. And so I just keep it sitting right here next to me, and they are so much easier to, before I wasn't even using them because they were just out of sight. So now I use them all the time. So I wanted to show you that. And then this week I did a thing. I got the new Happy Notes from Hobby Lobby, and I made it into a daily planner. So let me show you what I did. I've always been a daily planner. I have too many appointments, too many things going on to keep track of. So it is easier for me to keep a daily planner. It's easier for me to decorate. I've got a horizontal that we keep, or no, not a horizontal, a vertical that we keep on keep out at home. And I'll never get another vertical because I don't care for them. But I made this one. It says stripes are my favorite color. I have the pink classic discs on it. And then I put a clear pocket inside, a couple little patches. And then I used the little inserts to add in some of my favorite photos. And this is Little Man, whom I'm going to meet in about, I think it's about 17 days. So that's our little man. He's our new grandson. And then, of course, I keep a picture of me and Greg. I took some of the daily to-dos out of the classic planner. I just fold it in half, and I use it. I can use the habit tracker, checklist. So I have a couple of those in here. I made a dashboard, and then it goes right into my daily plan. And I absolutely love it. I got a little magnet there, but so I made this into my daily planner. So it's very handy. It's much lighter to carry in my backpack than my traveler's notebook was. So, and then I even included in the back a spot, here it is, for our, it's our health journal section where I keep my medications, my doctors, my allergies, Greg's medications, all the surgeries and disabilities. But I also have Trish from Yurishi Cupcake is making me some printed inserts to go in the back in the health section of my planner. So, and I'm so excited for those because it will have like a journal page where I can keep track of each doctor's appointment that we go to, and then a medication list, just a lot of good necessary things. And I keep about probably about 6 months in here. That's why it's so much lighter. And I made my own little pen loop. So that's my daily planner. And then I wanted to show you a couple of projects that I've been working on and that I made. Greg asked me to make a gift for his aunt who is having a birthday on the same day as Greg. So I had made a pocket letter for his mom for her birthday, and Greg liked it, and so he asked me to please make one for his aunt. So I'm going to show you. I tied a just some sparkly tulle around it, and then let me take all the goodies out and I'll go through those with you. I made a lot of things by hand that actually go into the pocket letter. So here is the pocket letter. I made a kind of, you know, like a half circle out at the top to have a nice large pocket at the top. The back is just plain red. And then it has kind of a spring garden-y theme. His aunt is building a new house, so I put a house on it, the clothesline, the flowers. So I just decorated it up, and it says Happy Day on it. And then all the things I just took out, I made most of these. I made her some note cards that she can send out. This one just says love. This one is one of my favorites. I really like this this paper. And I was really, when I started making cards, it was really hard for me to layer them. I couldn't get the dimensions right. I had trouble with matching up the patterns and what looked good together. But I think I'm getting the hang of it now. But I love this, this paper. So just another note card. And then a couple more. His aunt and her family, they are into Harley Davidsons. So I made a Harley Davidson card. I'm pretty proud of it because I think this silver that is layering with it looks like chrome. So it really goes with the motorcycle. And then this one is just a family card. And I layered it up. It says best wishes. So those are the note cards that I made to go in her pocket letter. I made a few tags. Of course, St. Patrick's Day is later this week or the first of next week. And I made this, whoops, that one came off. I made this tag. I actually had to make it for a challenge in another group. It was called a one color tag challenge, and you had to use all one color. And so I made this green one. And let me tell you it's cute now. Little story about this tag. So showing McGregor all these tags in the tag challenge, just to kind of see which one that he thought looked best. Of course, I wanted him to choose mine. So I'm going through all the tags, and And then I swipe my phone and it comes up to the green tag and he says, before I can get out the words, "This one is mine," he said, "Oh, that tag's too green." Oh, okay. Well, it is a one color tag challenge, so you're supposed to use all one color. And yeah, so he was apologizing all night long. I'm like, yeah, look at my too green of a tag. So that's a tag I made. I made this ATC. It says "Yummy in my tummy." It's got cocoa. I put a little doily on it. Some trim, of course some bling, and layered a flag and a circle up at the top. So I made that to go in it. I made this simple tag. I thought she could put "to and from" on it and attach it or include it with a gift. And then, of course, I love journal cards, so I always send journal cards with the Happy Mail. So I chose these small ones. And then a few more. I tried to get some foil ones because they just have such a shine and a shimmer. So I included more, about 10 journal cards. And then 2 of the journal cards that I included, I altered them to go with a spring theme. I put this scooter, since they're into motorcycles, and I just layered it up and it says "Spring Fun." And then the last one I made, of course, includes a llama. It says "Spring." It's the little things. And I'm a llama freak. I love them, so I always try to include them with any kind of Happy Meal. At least one llama. Everybody's got to have a llama. So that is her loaded pocket. Now that I've shared it, I can get it all packaged up and get it ready to ship. And then I made this. If you can see the dowels, you will recognize it as a Memorydex box. And this project took me 2 full days because I wanted it to be perfect. I didn't want any of the seams to show. I wanted to use good glue that I didn't have to fight with. So I got some of that. And let me take these Memorydex cards out so you can see it better. But I wanted it big enough that I could really stuff it full of Memorydex cards. So I took just an Amazon box. I made it a little wider than what they normally make because I don't want my Memorydex cards squished. I want to save them. I want to collect them. So I made it a little bigger. I used trim on all of the seams so you can't see where the paper meets up. And it's kind of a shabby chic. I used this turquoise and gold paper throughout. And then I put some elements of rustic in it and used this wood grain paper. I put trim all the way around it. And on the very bottom, I used this quilt-like sheet of paper. And I also added these flat back pearls, big chunky pearls. And they act like the little foot, the little feet, so that it sits off the table a little bit. And then I layered and decorated, let me pull this up. Layered and decorated the top, if you can see that. Here I put 2 of the bows. I put a couple flags on it. And it says, "Enjoy the little things, bless our nest." Of course, I put some enamel dots and a flat back pearl. And then some of the crafty little balls. But that is my Memorydex box. I was so proud of it. I was so intimidated at first, and then I started working on it, and I knew what I wanted. I had it in my mind. I just had to go really slow and create it. But if you want to know how to make a Memorydex box like this and you have some questions, leave a comment and I will respond back to you, so that if you want to make a Memorydex box, you can. So those are all of my projects I've been working on. I'll have more soon because I've been working on some swaps. And I have to show you this Memorydex card that someone sent me. It is a pocket. And she stuffed it full of die cuts for me. But I just thought that was the cutest little Memorydex card, and she wrote "Create and Laugh." It's one of my favorites. But that is all, and until I pop back on with some more projects, I will see you later. Have a wonderful night.